Anymore these days, people spend a lot of time on social media. And if your business isn't there, then people are going to think that you're not an established business, you're not a part of the conversation, and ultimately that's just going to detract from your online marketing. So let's talk about how to set up your social media platforms correctly, and then also connect them to your website so people can find them easily. You can start engaging with people through social media and close even more sales. So now that you have your website all set up with your automated email follow-ups and everything, now it's time to get your social media accounts set up and connected to your website. Look, these days, consumers expect businesses to have a social media presence, and if someone's looking to work with your company, there's a really good chance they're going to end up putting your business name into Google just to see what all comes up. And if they don't see your social media accounts showing up, then they're not really going to see your business as established or as an authority. And with all the work you've put into building an optimized website, you want to make sure that it's not being negatively impacted by your lack of social media presence. So to prevent that from happening, I'm going to walk you step by step through the process of setting up your social media accounts and getting them connected to your website. That way, you can maximize your visibility online and show up as an authority in your niche. All right, let's jump into it. Now, there are a number of different social media platforms out there today, but there's a couple of key platforms that we really just want to focus on and avoid trying to set up dozens and dozens of social media profiles for your business. And each of these different social media platforms is going to serve a unique purpose. They each have their own pros and cons, which we're going to get to here in just a sec. So the first one is Facebook. And Facebook is going to be for pretty much any business out there. With over 2.3 billion active users and over 68% of US adults on Facebook, your audience is going to be on Facebook pretty much by default. So no matter what, you should have a Facebook page set up for your business. And the second platform is Instagram, which tends to be more for a younger crowd, although that's quickly changing. And with over 1 billion active users, this platform is steadily growing in popularity. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And the nice thing about Instagram is with the use of hashtags, you can get a lot of free exposure, unlike with a lot of social media platforms these days that want you to actually pay for exposure. So that puts Instagram in the number 2 spot for our use case. And then we have LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn is the number 1 social media platform for B2B type businesses. So if you offer products or services to other businesses, then this platform is going to be huge for your business and you're going to want to get this set up. On the other hand, if you serve consumers, then this platform won't be as much of value for your business. And then the final one is YouTube. And you can target pretty much anyone on YouTube as long as you're creating videos, obviously. So if you make videos, then this platform's an absolute no-brainer. You should have a YouTube channel set up and you should be uploading your videos to YouTube. Now YouTube has over 2 billion logged in users, and YouTube is also the second largest search engine in the world. So don't underestimate the power of YouTube when it comes to social media marketing. Now keep in mind that it's better to focus on 1 or 2 platforms and implement them really, really well than to try to set up a dozen or 2 dozen different social media platforms that just aren't set up well and that you never use. So if you can only set up 1 or 2 social media platforms for your business, I would suggest Facebook and Instagram would be the 2 defaults, and Facebook being the number 1. So if you can only set up 1 platform, definitely go with Facebook. And also, if you would prefer to just have somebody set these platforms up for you, keep in mind that we do offer this as a service, and you can learn more by visiting the link down in the description. But if you want to set this up yourself, let me just show you what you need to do. Okay, so the first platform we're going to focus on is Facebook, primarily because almost everybody's on Facebook, and you will find your audience on Facebook. So let's walk through the process of getting your Facebook page set up properly. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into Facebook. Once you're logged in, you can come up to the top right hand corner and click this drop down icon here, and then click Manage Pages. And then if you have pages set up, you'll see them start populating here. But all you'll need to do is click Create a Page. And most likely you're going to want to do a business or a brand page. So just click Get Started there. And then you're going to want to enter the page name, category, and whatever other information it's asking for here. So for our example, we're just going to use Chicago Dentist, and then look for dentist, general dentist, dentist and dental office is probably what we're going to want to use because it's a local business. And then we'll need to add in the address as well as the phone number. The phone number is optional. However, I would suggest using your phone number. So we'll go ahead and add that information in here. And this is just dummy information that I'm using just to show you how this works. And then you can choose whether you want it to show your address or keep it hidden. Because we're using a fake address, I'm just going to have it hidden for right now. Okay, and then the next thing, it's going to want us to add in a profile photo as well as a cover photo. So for the profile photo, what you want to use is the actual logo for your business. It'll let us see it here in just a sec, so you'll better understand what I'm talking about. But you'll just need to add in your logo and then a cover photo. But once you do that, it'll allow you to go ahead and finish setting up your Facebook page. And you can choose whether you want to do online bookings. I'm just going to skip this for now. But it is a good thing to set up if you do serve people in the local area. Okay, and here's our Facebook page. So this is the cover photo that we uploaded. It's a nice picture of somebody experiencing what it would be like to work with our company. So we have a patient here with the dentist or dental assistant in the dentist office. And then this is our logo, and it's in a square format. So you can see we've got the icon up here with the text underneath it. And that actually looks quite nice to start with. And then what you want to do from there is just go ahead and fill out the rest of the information on your Facebook page. So if you come up to Edit Page Info up here, then it's going to walk you through. You're going to want to add a description. We just used a dummy phone number here, but you want to make sure you have the correct phone number. You want to enter your website, your email. Again, we used a dummy address, so make sure you have your correct address in here. Select your office hours or your open hours if you don't have an office. Any and all of this information, as much of this as you can fill out, the better you're going to be. And then once you fill that out, it's also a good idea to set up this button right here. So you can have somebody book an appointment with you. You can have them call you, send you a message through Messenger. So go ahead and choose the feature that you think is going to work best and get that set up. And then it's a good idea to just invite some of your friends to like your page as well. Now, once you have all of that set up, it is a good idea to just create a couple of posts. You can write a couple of different blurbs, add some images, whatever you'd like to do to add in some posts, just so that your Facebook page isn't blank when people come to it, because that's not a very good sign. If you come to a business and there's nothing on their Facebook page, it means there's probably not a lot going on with their business. So that's pretty much it for the Facebook page. So let's go ahead and move on to the next social media platform. Okay, so the second social media platform that we're going to go through is Instagram. And to get Instagram set up, all you need to do is go to Instagram.com and click sign up.
right here. Okay, so then all you'll need to do is enter your email or phone number and then your name. You'll need to choose a username or a Instagram handle as they call it, and then you'll need to choose a secure password and then go ahead and sign up from there. Now keep in mind that when you're setting up all your different social media platforms, it's a good idea to use the same email address for all the platforms. So if you don't already have an email set up for your business, you can go ahead and set up a free Gmail account and then use that same Gmail account to set up your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, and even Facebook if you don't have a Facebook account yet. I just recommend doing that so that everything is maintained in one place and with one email. That way you don't lose access or forget which email you use to sign up for different platforms and whatnot. Okay, and then you'll need to add in your birth date. And then it's going to suggest that you follow some people, so you can just choose a couple that interest you and then click Get Started. Okay, so now your Instagram account is set up. You need to add in a couple of different things to finish setting up the account. So we'll click on the icon here, which will allow us to edit the profile. So if we click Edit Profile, you can change your name, your username, add in your website, a bio, your phone number, and that's the main details that you're going to want to add, as well as your profile photo. So with the profile photo, it's the same thing. You just want to use a square version of your logo. So now we'll come back. So now you can see it looks nice. We got the logo there. You can see the two different people that we followed. And then we would obviously want to add in the bio and the website and everything as well. And then same with Facebook. With Instagram, it's good to have a couple of posts set up. So you want to go ahead and often you can use the posts that you set up on Facebook to then create a different version to set up on Instagram. But the idea is you want to have at least 4 or 5, 6, 7 different posts out there so it looks like you're active on the platform. And that way when people see it, they see you as an established business. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Instagram. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now let's look at setting up LinkedIn. So to sign up for LinkedIn, you just go to linkedin.com and then you should see a button in the top right that says Join Now. And then you'll just need to enter in an email and a password. And then it'll have you enter in your first and last name. And then you'll have to click the security feature. And then it wants you to verify your location. And then you can just click Next. And then it's going to walk you through a couple of these different questions like your most recent job title, your most recent company. And then it'll have you select the industry. So we're going to go with medical practice as that's the closest fit for a Chicago dentist. And then click Continue. And then it'll have you verify your email. So just look for the PIN that it sent to your email and then go ahead and enter that in and click Agree and Confirm. Then it's going to ask you if you're looking for a new job. I guess if you are, you can click yes, but being that you're a business owner, you should have your own thing going on. And then you can add in your contacts from your email address if you would like. And then it's going to ask you to connect with some people to really just get your network started. Okay, now we're going to add in the same photo that we've used for our other platforms, which is basically a square version of our logo. And go ahead and save that. And then click Continue. And then you can connect with some different teammates if you have some. We're just going to click Skip for now. And then you can set up alerts for jobs, which we're going to skip. And it's going to want you to set up the LinkedIn app, which we're going to skip for right now. And then it's going to ask us to follow some different companies, which you can if you'd like, or you can just click Finish. And there you have it. Now we have our new LinkedIn account set up. the owner of Chicago Dentist, and there we've got the nice logo there. And then you want to fill in your business information. So just come up here to the top and click View Profile. And you're going to see there's a bunch of stuff here that it's asking us to go through some different questions, and we can start filling stuff out like our experience. If you just click this icon here, you can see there's a number of different elements that we can fill out. So you can add in your cover photo. You can add profile sections. So if you have some different skills or accomplishments or additional information that you'd like to add, then you can go ahead and add that in as well. So go ahead and just get as much of this filled out as you possibly can. And then your LinkedIn account should be good to go. And then the final platform that we're going to set up is YouTube. And YouTube is going to run through your Google account. So as I was saying before, it's a good idea to set up a Gmail account just to use for setting up your different social platforms, especially YouTube, because you have to have a Gmail account in order to set up YouTube. So basically, once you're logged into your Google account, which is basically the same as a Gmail account, when you're logged in, you'll see these different options here. All I did is click Account, and that's what brought us to this page. And then all you'll need to do is click this list of apps up here and then click YouTube. And you'll see that the YouTube account is pretty much already set up. It's already set up with your Google account. So if you click on the icon up here in the top right hand corner, you can go to your channel, and you can see it's here. It's ready to go already. All you'll need to do is upload a video, and then it's a good idea to customize your channel. So you can add in your logo, a channel description, your channel art. You can add in a bunch of different information in here to get your YouTube account all set up. But the nice thing about YouTube is it's pretty much already set up for you once you've set up your Google account. You just need to come in and add a couple of different pieces, and then it'll be ready to go. Okay, so now that you have all of your social media profiles set up, you're going to want to connect them into your website. That way search engines can crawl them and discover them, and so can people as they're looking through your website. Now, I typically recommend putting your social media links in the footer of your website. So we're going to place them right down here below our logo and our About Us information here. So to do that, we're going to use a plugin by WP Zoom. It's called Social Media Icons Widget and Block by WP Zoom. So you can go ahead and search that in the search bar, and then once you find it, click Install. And then once it's installed, you can go ahead and click Activate, and that'll go ahead and just activate the plugin on your website. Okay, so now we need to go over to the Widgets section, which is under Appearance, and then click Widgets. And now we should see that Social Media Icons widget right here. And so we're going to drag that into the footer section. So the first footer area, number 1, is this section right here. So we've added our Social Media Icons widget here. And you want to leave it so that it opens the link in the new tab. You can change the title. We're just going to actually leave this blank for right now. But you can add a title if you want. You can change the alignment, the color. There's a whole bunch of different options here. By default, it's just going to have the URL of the social media platform. So make sure you delete those because you don't want people just going to Twitter or Instagram from your website. Okay, then we'll just go over to our social media accounts. So I have Facebook pulled up here, and I'm going to copy the URL and then just simply paste it in here. So we can see that this is set as Twitter right now, but we can go ahead and change that to whatever we'd like. But for right now, we're just going to add Facebook and Instagram just to show you how this works. So we're just going to remove that one. And then come over to our Instagram account. Same thing, copy the URL, paste it in, and then click Save. And then if we come over to the website front end and refresh the page, we should see social media icons appear right here. And there they are. So then from there you can go ahead and tweak and change things. You can make the size of the icons larger, you can change the colors, you can do whatever you want as far as appearance. But now people will be able to land on your website and check out your social media profiles and just verify that you are a legitimate established business.
Hey, thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this episode. I hope that you got a lot of value out of it. If you did enjoy this episode, then make sure to tune in to the next episode where we're going to walk you through the process of collecting positive online reviews from your happy customers so that when people are looking for your business online, they can see that people are having a great experience working with your company. All right, I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.